Hi, I'm Eric Plummer, CEO of Metrotech. Today we're going to discuss the importance of system backup. We're going to go over a few scenarios that might cause damage to your PC and create a reason to go to backup. Most importantly, once the data is lost, you can never recover it. There are services out there that will attempt, but there's no guarantee. And the only safe and 100% for sure way to get this back is to have had a backup prior to your loss. So we're going to go over these various methods of data failure, whether it be a virus, willful destruction by employees deleting files, mechanical physical failure, and the haphazard cleaning crew. A few of the scenarios we talked about where you lose data were, for example, a virus. Many people don't understand what a virus really is. It's basically a simple program that somebody writes with intention to either cause harm or play a joke or a prank or something, maybe even just display some funny characters on your screen, but nonetheless, a virus is a very serious situation. Oftentimes, viruses corrupt or delete your system files, maybe even your important data. There's been viruses out there that have wreaked havoc with your picture files. JPEGs were specifically attacked at one time. So there's really no knowledge of what's going to happen next. The virus writers are very creative and they're going to do any number of things to your system. That in itself is a very good reason to have a good system backup. These hard drives are very fragile. This is a notebook hard drive. This is actually a little bit more robust than others because there's mechanisms that will prevent bumps and jars to damage at least the mild ones. These are server hard drives here. These spin at very high speed, and the speeds themselves can over time wear out bearings and cause failures. They do have a lifetime expectancy, and many times people operate these systems much longer than they ever intended. And then these are desktop hard drives. They're simply just made cheap. Anything you can buy for under $100 that stores a terabyte of data, you have to understand that the components and quality put into that is very minimal. So with that in mind, we're going to talk about some other things. In the environment that you work, there's hazards and things all around, people bumping into stuff, cleaning crew coming through, the vacuum cleaner's going off, and all of a sudden the PC the system's broken. It absolutely is no longer functional. That is way more than it would take to break the system. With that being said, once something like this happens, your only choice is to attempt a physical recovery at a great expense. But why should we even go there? We're supposed to have a backup to start with. The only true and for sure way to get all your data back is to have previously backed it up. At this time, we're going to take apart a hard drive. Many times people actually refer to the entire box as a hard drive, and as we've already shown you, it's actually just a little piece inside. I actually have a working hard drive in this system, and I want to show you how we can actually make this stop working very effectively. So I'm going to plug this into electric power. Right now it's very quiet, and we're going to do things to attempt to make it break. It may start to get noisy, but for my own protection, I need to think about safety first. So the first thing I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to flip it out here like this. So far it's still running. We got a little bit of, well, let's keep it going. It's still going though, but it's starting to act up. All it takes is one shot like that, so let's do it a little bit higher. Let's get some more cord here. You know, this is actually a pretty robust hard drive. This thing is still spinning. Let's see if I got anything here that I can really get going at this thing with. I don't know, this might work. It stopped. Well, yeah, absolutely. Power's still on, and this is no longer working. So I think at this time there's nothing moving. It's safe to take off my glasses. Alright, so we've just finished completely beating up our hard drive with our special tool. So I figured it would be a good time to take the drive apart so you can see the damage that occurred internally, so you understand why you no longer have any data. I've already removed the screws to make this a little bit quicker. Inside this drive, we can see that while it was spinning and we were hitting it with our tool, that the vibrations and the force caused deep gouges at the outer edge and several throughout the hard drive. At this point, there's no usable data here, and the likelihood of an external company that charged you thousands of dollars to take this apart and try to extract any usable information they're unlikely to get anything. These scratches are too deep. This could have happened in any number of ways, anywhere from your cleaning crew knocking something over, an employee getting mad and kicking a computer over. Many other reasons would cause data loss. The importance here is that whatever you do, before something like this occurs, you have a system backup that covers all of your data. If this were your server and your entire business relied upon the operation of that machine, this damage would put you completely out of business until you got it repaired. And if you didn't have a backup, the statistics show that most businesses that do not have a backup and have a complete failure actually go out of business within a year. I would not want to see any business that I service fail because of lost data. So in short, when it comes to your server, when it comes to your PCs, you need a solid, complete backup. Our backup solution and technology covers many aspects. It first and foremost does an entire backup of every file on your entire system. Secondly, it takes that backup copy, transmits it to a remote location off-site should something happen to your building, fire, flood, other natural disaster, theft. Your data is safe somewhere else. We can recover that data within 24 hours. It'll be overnighted to us. And most importantly, the last piece, any data failure or corruption is going to result in downtime. Your servers are going to be offline, your employees are going to be sitting idle, you're not doing the things that you do to make money. Whatever backup solution you should choose, it's very important that it includes technology that will allow you to, in the industry the word's called virtualization, but to make it simple, have an on-site spare server ready to go for the moment that your server quits. You can call a company like Metrotech, we remotely turn it on, and within a matter of minutes, your entire company is back operational, doing all the things they need to do. Thank you very much. Forgive the jostling, but we have the magic smoke escaping. I certainly hope this doesn't turn into actual fire, but it's still smoking. And it smells pretty bad. I've been told many times that all electrical devices operate off of a theory of magic smoke. And if any of you have ever seen the magic smoke, the one thing that you know for sure is that it no longer works. And this thing continues to smoke. Anyway, it's time to unplug this to stop the continuation of the magic smoke, but there is no way to put the magic smoke back in. At this time, it is absolutely time to buy a new hard drive and fire your IT guy. Just want to take one last moment to thank you for watching our demonstration today. I hope you have a better understanding of what data loss really is and how it can occur, and certainly hope you enjoyed the demonstration of mechanical, physical damage as well as the release of magic smoke. If you have any questions or concerns, or just wonder if your data is being backed up properly, give us a call at Metrotech. Our telephone number is 727-230-0332. We'd love to talk to you about how to safeguard all of your data.